Wagwan YouTube, Fikod here. Welcome to today's Destiny video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you this week's best vendor weapon. But just for all is revealed, I would like to say that if you do enjoy this video, then make sure you slap that like button down below. And of course, if you want more Destiny videos like this from me, then be sure to subscribe, because I make these best vendor weapon videos every Tuesday on Reset. But anyway, let's jump in. So coming over to the Future War Cult vendor and take a look at legendary hand cannon, the Wail. Now let's take a look at the perks. So first up, in terms of sight, we have the quick draw, fast draw, and the true sight. And then in terms of perks, we have explosive rounds, lightweight, outlaw, small bore, and finally reactive reload. So the perks I'd go for would be reactive reload, and then I'd probably go with outlaw and then explosive rounds, although lightweight is also viable. And then between these three sights, I'd go with the true sight, but we'll talk about perks more in a second. For now, let's just see how this weapon performs. First up, PvP. I was genuinely surprised by how good the Wail was in the Crucible. It was easy to land headshots thanks to the true sight scope, and taking down enemy shields was no trouble due to its high impact. In terms of perks, I went with lightweight instead of explosive rounds, because being nimble is very important in the Crucible, so this perk comes in very handy. Explosive rounds are still viable though if you want to use them. I suppose that's down to preference. I'd then personally go with small bore instead of outlaw, as the increased range and stability go a really long way and make landing precision hits at longer ranges much more easy, making this hand cannon much more effective. At times though, this hand cannon can be frustrating to use. It has an overly small magazine size of 7, which is actually decreased to 6 with the small bore perk, and you'll often find that you're outgunned by more meta weapons. This weapon is very unforgiving, so it does take some getting used to, but overall it's not a bad choice. In terms of PvE, however, the Wail is not great. It is competent at taking out adds and lower tier enemies, but apart from that, it's quite weak. The perks I'd use in PvE would be explosive rounds over lightweight, because they allow you to clear adds much faster and it's just more useful in PvE. I'd then go with outlaw, because as we know, it is one of the best PvE perks in the game and it works really well with reactive reload. Despite these excellent perks, for some reason this weapon just doesn't work. It's like it's missing something. It's boring to use and it's essentially ineffective at taking out stronger enemies or bosses. Overall, the Wail isn't a great weapon, but once again it's the best of a bad bunch this week. I was surprised by how fun and just easy to use the Wail was in PvP, but I was equally as shocked at just how poor it was against AI as well. I could only recommend the Wail if you have legendary marks to spend and you just want to experiment in the Crucible. I would not buy this if you're looking for a good primary hand cannon. But on that note guys, that about wraps up today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you slap that like button down below, and of course if you want more Destiny videos like this from me, then be sure to subscribe. And if you want to be notified on my uploads, then hit the bell next to subscribe and then you won't miss a thing. Additionally, if you want to help my channel grow, then sharing this video would be awesome. That would go a really long way. But in the meantime guys, I want to thank you very much for watching. I have been Fikod the Man, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Oh.